Hey y'all, I am at my favorite truck stop, the Space Age truck stop, because gas is super cheap here. And by cheap I mean it's $4.59 a gallon, if you can see that. And I only had maybe I was like a quarter of a tank empty, and it cost me 85 bucks. Maybe a little less than a quarter of a tank. I'm not sure, but $85 just for that. Yesterday I spent 175 bucks filling up. And that wasn't even all the way full. It was just their cutoff. They cut me off at $175. So that's fun. So I'm gonna go in here and get some coffee and get some breakfast because I really haven't eaten much today. It's almost 12 o'clock, or it is 12 o'clock, I'm not sure. Let me see. Yeah, it's 12:16. I talked to my sister for a little bit and got her input, and I decided I'm actually gonna make my way up to Mount Olympia National Park and probably spend several days there. We'll see what their internet coverage is like the cell signal. We'll see what that's like up there and see. Maybe I'll spend a few days because I do have to work tomorrow. And I don't want to have to work somewhere that doesn't have very good cell coverage, so I'll have to figure that out. And by the time I get up there, the visitor center is going to be closed, so I'm definitely going to be staying the night somewhere up there and then going to the visitor center in the morning, probably going on some hikes tonight and tomorrow, and then finding somewhere for me to work before 12 o'clock. So yay, I'm excited. Let's do it. So I'm driving away from Mount St. Helens, and I've just been having some thoughts. Just to make sure that you can see me. So, you know how most people have a home to go to, and you know that feeling when you get home after being gone for a long time, or even just from working all day and you get home and you're just it just feels so good, it's such a relief to be home. I was just thinking how I don't ever get that feeling anymore. I don't know what that's like anymore. I can't even remember the last time I felt that. Honestly, maybe when I was living at my mom's place in Rapid Valley, maybe. I think I did get that feeling when I lived in Florida. Yeah, I got that feeling then. But since I've been living in the RV, I have not had that feeling. And I think maybe it's because everywhere is my home. Maybe it's because I'm always home. everyone. I am so exhausted and sweaty and hot because I got lost. Well, there's no cell signal out here. I saw a sign for a ranger station, park ranger station, and this tree that sounded really cool, the largest spruce or something, I don't know, I don't remember. Anyways, so I drove through this town and I saw the sign for the tree. I didn't see the park ranger station. I think I passed it. I think it was like just in the town. But I thought it was just like an entrance to the national park, because it said, there was also a sign that said next turn for Mount Olympic National Park. So I was going that way. Ended up passing everything because there's no parking for an RV this big. I mean, there was a street parking spot, but I didn't realize that there wasn't going to be any parking at this other tree that I was looking for. Sorry, I'm a little flustered. So I kept driving, looking for a place to turn around, kept driving for like ever. And there's nowhere. It's like I'm in the middle of nowhere in all this like country farmhouse land in the middle of nowhere. I eventually like came upon this sign that said campground right here, and it said open. So I thought, hey, maybe that's an RV campground. Maybe I can turn around right there. So I got out. I stopped in the middle of the road because there's like no traffic. There's no cars out here. I got out. This guy from across the street, I guess the neighbor or something, came over and asked me if I was gonna self-check-in, because it's a self-check-in campground, and he said the owners just left. So he was like, yeah, go look at the sign and see what it says, what you have to do. And I'm like, okay. So I go up and I look at the sign. It doesn't say anything about RVs. It just says self-check-in and gives a list of different places to eat and whatever. And so I look around a little bit. There's no one else here. There's like one tent set up. So this area back here looked like it was big enough. Well, it was a little sketchy. I was questioning it, but I thought maybe I could turn around right here, because I was looking at the map and there's nowhere. There's literally nowhere ahead of me where I can turn around. And this was my best bet. This was my best bet. So this was the turnaround area right here in front of this house, and the supposedly campground's back there, but it's just for tents. So I ended up getting stuck right here and jackknifing the car a little bit. It took me, what time is it? Probably an hour, maybe less, probably at least 40 minutes to get the car off. Get the tow bar off, because the tow bar was jammed onto the car. It was stuck. So that took me a long time of maneuvering the RV, maneuvering the car. Finally I got it off. Finally I got the tow bar off. And finally I got the car hooked back up to the RV. I did it. I'm exhausted. I just wanted to go somewhere cool and go on a hike and find somewhere to rest for the night. But it looks like I'm gonna be driving around a bit still. And I am covered in grease. My legs are covered in grease. My hands are all filthy and nasty, dirty. My shirt. So much for looking nice to go to the national park. Anyways, I'm gonna leave this place before somebody comes back and asks how I managed to get an RV this big with a car pulled around here. But yeah, that was my experience for the day. I'm shaking. So we'll see if I can find somewhere else to pull off when I get up to that town again. And I'm not doing this again. I'm gonna do my research ahead of time, which I thought I did. I thought I did enough research, but it wasn't enough. It was definitely not enough. Because I just, spur of the moment, decided to come to Mount Olympic National Park. Because I called Bree, asking her, Brie, my sister, asking for her opinion for whether I should go to Mount Rainier National Park or Portland, since I was already pretty close to Portland, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to drive this RV into the city though, especially Portland with how things have been going on down there lately. And then she gave me the idea to come to Mount Olympic National Park with the rainforests and moss stuff. So I got really excited about that, but this is not it. This is not the fun part. No. But I'm proud of myself. That was a challenge and I did it. All right, I'll go find somewhere fun to go to and cool off and get a drink, and probably not gonna be taking a shower for at least a couple days yet, and I'm completely sweaty and disgusting. I could maybe rinse off, do a quick rinse off, but I'm conserving water, so see what happens. Okay. All right, bye guys. Alright, I made it back to the town. I'm about to see the world's record Sitka spruce. I managed to get parking right off of the road. The only parking spot, I think, anywhere that will fit my RV and my car. So I got really lucky. But here we go. Walking to see the world's record Sitka spruce. I'm still exhausted. I rinsed off a little bit, changed my shirt, put on some deodorant, drank a crap ton of water. But I definitely got my workout in for the day. Oh, the crow yelling at me. Oh, this is really cool. Oh, it smells so good here. If you've ever been in like Reptile Gardens in their big dome, it's like a indoor tropical rainforest, and this is what it smells like. It smells like that. Like a rainforest. It smells so good. All the moss everywhere. And the moss reminds me of Florida because they have Spanish moss everywhere there. But this, oh my gosh, I've never smelled anything like this. It's like a combination of dirt, moss, leaves. It smells like a cave. I think I've said that before. Alright, here it is, guys. I believe that's it. It's pretty thick. It is huge. Wow. Yay! I'm here at the world's largest Sitka spruce. I just had a lovely couple take some photos of me. They were so nice. Let's go up and see it a little closer. The roots are so thick. Wow, this thing is a monster. I think this is by far the largest tree I have ever seen. Ever. I think with my own eyes, anyways. There's some other people here wanting to get photos, so. Wow. Amazing. Hey y'all, I'm on another trail that's over near where the Sitka tree was. There's a 0.4 mile hike to a little waterfall, and then another 1.5 mile hike to, I think, a bigger waterfall. So we're gonna see if we can get there. It's so beautiful and peaceful over here. The little trickling water, all this shade. I'm still like just right off the road and it's so quiet over here. Might put my keys in my pocket. I usually dangle them from my belt loop. Oh, you can see the lake over there. There's a huge lake right next to this town. There's mosquitoes everywhere once again. And I'm not wearing bug spray. It's okay. Oh my gosh, this is magic. This is pure magic. I'm so in love. I want to live here. Wow. This is like something out of a movie or something magical. Hi. I love this so much. Wow, okay, this was a good detour. This was a good detour. I'm glad I came here, even though I got stuck and I had to take the car off and put it back on. So it's still worth it. Wow. I could live right in this forest. I don't need a house. I don't need anything. Just be like a wild animal. I could sleep in the dirt. Look at it. It's a perfect spot to sleep right there. Perfect. Just right off the trail. Maybe not that close to the trail, but yeah, that's what I would do. Maybe make a little moss pillow. It's so beautiful here. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go off in these woods and get lost. It's so perfect. It's like the weather is perfect. The temperature's perfect. It's not cold at all. It's not hot at all. I think it's probably like 72 something. The air is completely still. It's not wet. It's not muggy. Slightly humid, but it's like perfect. This is perfect. This is my dream life. Coming out here every day. I want to be here every day. Wow, you guys, this forest is not comparable to anything I've ever seen. You couldn't buy this with all the gold in the world. I'm out of breath again, going uphill. What is that? Oh, a piece of a dead tree. I thought it was some kind of structure. I suppose if you think about it, trees are some kind of structure. I feel like I'm in Skyrim, Lord of the Rings. I don't know. Some kind of fairy tale. I'm on this bridge. Just started walking across it, and I heard something down there. And I look down, and it's complete pitch black. You can't see down there, but there's something down there. This side is very overgrown. Can't see down. I'm not sure what it was. It was a sound I never heard before. Like a Pokemon. I don't know. That's all I can describe it as. It's like a Pokemon. Some wild raspberries. I've been seeing those. Haven't tried to eat any. I think I'll save them for the birds. Now this is spooky. Very spooky. Which I like. It's a good spooky. We got really dark over here. And the sun's still out. There's not a cloud in the sky. This is like, it's like an enchanted forest. I bet you it is. Been getting different smells too. I just got a smell of something rotting. It smells like something dead. Something's definitely dead nearby. Which, you know, happens in nature. I hope that's not me. This smells like that. I don't think so. I think I'm good. I'm trying not to swing the camera around too fast because I realize I've been doing that. I get way too excited and don't really pay attention to what's happening on video. Just walked into like 10 spider webs. We come out of this forest all covered in spider webs and leaves and dirt. It's a bunch of mushrooms. I'm not sure what those ones are called. I know some fungi. I'm not very well studied on fungi, mycology. This feels so good to be walking though after driving for most of the day. Oh, there's a spider. I'm so sorry. Oh, he jumped off. Okay, well, I'm really sorry. I'm gonna have to walk into your web and I don't want to. I'm really sorry about that though. Ugh, all over my face. And another one. People haven't been hiking over here recently. Seemed like there was a lot of people over at the, by the road. There were people walking around everywhere. There's like 2 restaurants, I think. There's a campground down there. Hi.
Hello.
Good, how are you?
Hello.
Is this a waterfall? I think it is. This is the first one. Oh my god. Oh, it's so peaceful. Wow. Oh, I love this. I'm so excited. I get to be somewhere cool. This is so beautiful. So I decided I'm gonna try to I'm gonna walk back to the RV, hike back to the RV, and try to drive a little bit up the road and see if there's another parking spot suitable for my ship. And then try to walk to the waterfall from there because I don't want to hike another 1.5 miles on this trail to get to it and then hike back another, what was it? Like 2.5 miles to get back to the RV. Because I am already tired. Well, not really that tired. I could hike a bunch, but I'm thirsty and hungry. I didn't bring water with me on this one because I figured it would just be a little quick hike. Take less than an hour, which if I hike back to the RV right now, yes, it's going to take less than an hour. And then I decided that I might not have an easy time finding a place to park for the night. So if that happens, I'm just going to keep driving and we'll see where we end up in the morning. And hopefully go on another hike in the morning. And then I have to make sure I have plenty of time to find somewhere that has good cell signal so I can work from my RV, because I have to work tomorrow and that's not so fun when you're in a place like this. But I gotta be able to pay for this stuff somehow. I gotta be able to pay for my life, as does everyone. And so right now I have a full-time job, 8.5 hour shifts, 5 days a week. And so I work from my laptop doing that, as long as I have good cell signal, either with Verizon or T-Mobile, then I can work from anywhere, which is really awesome. I love that I can do that. I'm so it's just like it's my dream life. This is my dream life. So even if I still like sometimes don't want to go to work because I'd rather be out here hiking around and being in nature and doing fun stuff, it's still worth it. I'm so grateful for my job, and it's not a hard job at all. It's super easy. Sometimes it gets a little annoying just because it's the same thing basically repeated over and over every day, but it's super easy. And I'm very happy with it. I've been doing it for 2 years now. Almost 2 years. At the end of July, it'll be 2 years. Yay. So yeah, that's my life. Working, traveling, doing stuff like this, hiking around. Mostly working. It's not like this very often. I mean, on my days off, yes. It's definitely more like this on my days off, but during the work week, which is Wednesday through Sunday, that's when I work. I'm usually parked at places like rest areas, truck stops, Walmarts, Home Depot, random pull-off spots off the side of the highway. That's usually where I'm staying and working, which is it's not terrible because I can move and be wherever I want to be, which is the life I've wanted, and I love it. I was just thinking something else. I didn't bring water with me because I just drank water before I left the RV, and I figured it's a short distance. I don't think I'll need water. I'm going to be going back really fast. It's not going to take me that long at all, less than an hour. So I didn't bring water. But I was just thinking, you should always bring water, no matter how short of a distance you think it's going to be, because you might get lost. You might end up going further than you originally planned. You might overexert yourself. It might be more like of an uphill climb than you anticipated. It might be hotter than you expected. Or you might run into someone else who overexerted themselves and needs it. So you should always bring water with you, no matter how short the hike is. I just wanted to say that. Hey guys, I'm just eating my sandwich. I made a sandwich with canned chicken and barbecue sauce. I decided that I wanted to eat before I left. No, no, Kimmy, it's not for you. No, I already gave her some chicken and now she just keeps begging. So I made this sandwich because I need to eat my bread before it expires. Get away. You already had some. Stop begging. And I don't have a working fridge. My fridge stopped working a couple months ago. So I have canned chicken, canned tuna. No. Look at her. It's a close-up. Canned chicken, canned tuna, and I've got barbecue sauce, which doesn't have to be refrigerated. And it's delicious. So I'm eating this before I leave, and I was just thinking, as I tend to do. I tend to think a lot. But I wanted to see if people would let me know, like, if something's going on. Like, keep me updated on the news, because I do not. It's powder. Peppo! Peppo! She's people watching. I don't have a way to really keep updated on the news when I'm out in places like this, and I'm just always busy and always on the go, so I don't remember the last time I paid attention to the news. It's been probably a year, honestly. So, like, if something's going on, like, if there's, like, a wildfire out here, or an earthquake, or a breakout of something, who knows, like, I would have no idea, unless I saw signs for it or something, but yeah, so that would be grateful if that would be grateful. That would be helpful. I would be grateful, and that would be helpful if somebody would keep me updated on news stuff, especially if it's something going on in an area that I am located. Yeah, so another thinking session. And that's all I have for now, so see you later. Hi. Fix my eyebrow. Eyebrow. Be good. Drop my selfie stick. I am parked here at this supposed campground. The campground's back there behind me, and the campground's full, so I won't be sleeping here. I'm just parked here for a few minutes while I check this place out. We are right on the beach. Sun's still up, starting to go down. But I had to check this place out because supposedly it's the Tree of Life, or that's what it's called anyway. It's called the Tree of Life, and it's right on the beach. So we're gonna go check it out. My dad and stepmom went a couple weeks ago for, I believe it was my dad's birthday. Ah, the beach! I love the beach. It's been a few months I was at the beach in Galveston. That was the last time. Galveston, Texas. I was at the beach. Stayed a little over a week, I think. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Look at all this. Piles and piles of driftwood. Ah. I'm wearing my boots. Not the best footwear for sand. Hopefully I don't get too much sand in my boots, but if I do, I don't really care that much. You can get it out. There's worse things that could happen. It's actually kind of chilly out here. The wind is blowing pretty good, and it's kind of cold. It looks like there's people sitting in these little huts. That's awesome. There's a dog over there digging in the sand. I hope you can hear me. I hope I'm not covering up the microphone too much, and I hope the wind's not too strong. If you can't hear me, I am sorry, but you can still watch. I'm not sure exactly where the Tree of Life is. Is it this way? I don't think so. I think it's this way. There's more people this way. So we'll start walking. This reminds me of the sand dunes in Colorado. There it is, the Tree of Life. There's all kinds of people here. It's not as busy as I thought it would be, though. That's pretty cool.
hurts. It's okay. It's alright. It's not the first time I got my shoes wet, so if I wore my actual hiking boots, they're water resistant, waterproof actually, so they probably would have been better to wear at home. But that's okay. I'm pretty good about getting them dry. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna head back and start going to my destination. Now that I have squishy boots and squishy socks. Honestly, it kind of feels good. Like a nice squishy foot massage. It kind of feels good after sweating all day, having hot feet. I wasn't wearing these boots all day though. Sorry, I'm shaking like ridiculous amount. Yeah, I was not wearing these boots all day. Thankfully, I was not wearing them when I was getting really hot and sweaty. I put them on to go on my hike, and I didn't really sweat that much then. I'm sure you all love to know that information. It's very important. Good to know. I need to tell somebody. I can't just hold it in. A seagull. Hi, seagull. Hi, seagull. You're so cool. Hi,
I know my windshield is absolutely filthy. But there's some really, really, really beautiful flowers along the side of the road, and the trees are beautiful.